Gemini, what's going on? How you doing? How you feeling? We're gonna hop into your reading. See what's happening with you and the person on your mind, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it, okay? All right, let's see who your person is. I'm gonna lay out a few cards already and then we'll clarify as we get the conversation going, okay? Gemini's person. Gemini's mind here. The golden egg in reverse. There's something going on with who this is. Right away I'll tell you where there's a lack of like self-realization in terms of potential, okay? So your person, like they seem to be struggling, not just in this connection with you, but just with themselves, okay? Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of discomfort with who this is. Okay, there's certain things I'm picking up. Like they need a space to, like I'm hearing like a safe place to land or a place to get their bearings. So I don't know, I'm getting a lot of discomfort with them. Wherever this person is, they feel like whatever their home is, it feels like I'm not home. That's the vibe I get with them, okay? And not ready. Let's get some more. Let's see what your situation is with this person. Okay, date. All right, meeting someone new. This could be somebody new. Dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. Okay. Okay, so there's something, I'm correlating something with, like they're not ready, and the situation is about planning something or setting a date, okay? What you desire, love in this situation, unconditional love, passion, oneness, affection, all right? And I feel like you have a lot of love to give. Some of you are watching and it's like you're watching a love reading, but for a number of you, you could be watching for someone in your past, Gemini, but this is a new love interest that wants to come in. That's why they're showing up like the golden egg in reverse. It's not like landing yet, or, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting like this is somebody new showing up. And you just haven't connected with them. I'm saying this in terms of if you all like aren't seeing anyone, but you just clicked on it because maybe you felt like, okay, this is someone from the past. But that the title may have gotten you here because this really isn't about anyone from the past for you. This is about someone new trying to come in, but they don't have the proper space to, okay? All right, let's hold on. Not enough is coming out. Let's see what, you know, okay, I probably should have kept that card. I'm asking what is preventing, what is stopping Gemini from getting what it is they want here in their love life, in this connection, okay? Seduction. All right. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Okay. So the situation could be that some of you need to just put yourself back out there. I'm going to tell you, for some of you, that's what it is. All right. And the reading's done. Thanks for coming through. No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying like that. I'm getting that very strongly. Yeah. So I don't know, Gemini. Kind of getting this is about you. I don't know that if some of you are watching for someone, unless you know, and I do say this in the readings, especially now, unless you know that there's some sort of third party, okay, situation going on here that can resonate, okay? If you've met someone new, then, and you have a lot of love that you want to give and you want to really express yourself, but you're sensing, yeah, this person isn't ready, there's something off. Well, maybe it does have to do with some sort of third party involvement, okay? Let me get, what's the result of what's going on here? This is what we're going to get into on your extended. What's the result here? Okay, wedding rings. Well. All right, so, we get into that over on the second part, but let's talk about what's going on right now. So tell me more about Gemini's person, the golden egg, in reverse. The golden egg is also about the unstruck sound. It's a message, but it literally says its contents can only be heard when there's a certain level of quietness, okay, or it's a certain vibration that has to be met. That goes along with what I'm getting. I just thought about that, okay? So the reason why whoever this is for you, Gemini, you're not hearing them, you're not connecting with them, is because of, the vibration, the frequency, okay? It's like it hasn't been met yet, all right? Hold on. Answering a call. Sending a message. Hold on. Let me clarify your person. Clarify Gemini's person. Can't be reached. All right, here we go. The Eight of Pentacles. I'm seeing the Hangman. So this could be a Virgo very specifically. Okay, I'm also getting Pisces. This is someone doing a lot of self-work. Okay, very goal-oriented, but Eight of Pentacles too is whoever this is, like they're perfecting their craft. There's something about them, getting a lot of work done. This person may work a lot at night, okay? Very quiet, okay? With that Virgo energy, what I'm getting, they're very quiet right now. And look how she's like gazing at the candle. So this is also someone, because the 8 goes to the 10. 10 of Pentacles is marriage, commitment, all right, things of that nature. This is someone who is preparing themselves for partnership. So again, I am getting, for a number of you, this is somebody new. This is someone new. You're not connecting with them. You have not connected with this person yet, Gemini, but I'm picking up on their energy in the reading, because on some level, you know, because you clicked on the reading for love, right? So I'm picking up, well, who's in your vibration? Who's in your frequency? So to some degree, I'm picking up on this person's energy. Okay. This person can be very spiritual. They can, you know, they can work in the occult. You know, they can do all types. They could read, right? They could read cards. They could do Reiki. They can do something very specific that's coming is they work with plant medicine. Okay. And yeah, I'm getting this, whoever this is, for some of you, like I said, could be some third party stuff. I don't know. Could be some third party stuff on your end, Gemini. You could be involved in that. What's preventing this situation from moving forward is the fact that you have someone. I don't know. Okay. But you have the Hangman here, and this is someone who is not really attached to anyone. Okay. This is whoever your person is, they seem to be in this period of surrender and maybe even going through some sort of period of enlightenment. And this is actually someone who's like waiting for the one. That's the vibe I get. Like, this is someone like, I'm waiting for the one. I'm waiting for the right person. This person more than likely is practicing celibacy. Okay. They're not intimate with anyone. Yeah. Look, the Ace of Wands, they're waiting for the one. Gemini, I feel like, because I'm seeing this Ten of Swords and then I'm seeing the Chariot. And a number of you, the reason why you're not connecting with this person is because you're still healing. It's almost like you're moving forward with the Chariot and you're just, but you're ready to move forward too, you know, and we are in the year of the horse. So that energy can be kind of picking up. It's almost like the universe is like, come on, like, let's go. But you're still processing, you know, a relationship where you felt very betrayed, you know. And remember too, I'm like getting like answering a call. Well, the Chariot is like answering the call. Okay. Feeling called. And I do think that you're feeling called in a new direction. And that's why you have date, right? Meeting someone new, get back out there. That's the situation. Duh, I said it. Meeting someone new. Okay. For some of you, this could be an online relationship too. And you know, you're connecting with this person, but the reason why the golden egg is in reverse is because, you know, whoever this is, remember I said they're just not feeling quite safe yet. That makes sense if it's a newer connection, okay? Let's talk about, I actually want to clarify your person with these cards. Clarify Gemini's person here, okay? Hammer, is this? Hammer's coming out, but I want to ask one more. That kind of makes sense, right? Self-improvement. Some of you, very specifically, this person's working on their home. Like they're working on fixing things around the house, okay? Preparing to sell a home, okay? Okay, yeah, I'm getting mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. I don't know. They could be gaslighting themselves. Sometimes when I get this card, I get somebody potentially like, you know, for example, if you do know who I'm talking about, they could be like, I don't think Gemini sees anything with me. You know, I don't think so. Very, very hard to read with the mask, but hide. I'm getting like this person, for a number of you, being hidden. Okay. They're just hidden. You haven't seen them yet. You haven't met them yet for some of you. Okay. A lot of you watching this could be like ready. You're like, I'm ready to meet somebody new. I don't, I see it in the readings all the time. You know, someone's like, I'm so done with the past. I don't want the past. And so, yeah, a lot of you could have came in watching this reading, like, and it's probably depending on what I title it, because I probably will title it about somebody new. So some of you are like, thank God, like, I'm so over the past. Okay. Let's clarify what's happening here. Clarify date, meeting someone new for the situation. Gemini and their person. The Four of Swords wanted to come out. Yeah, I saw it. Look at the healing. All right. So rest, recovery. Again, oh my God. Look at the fucking nest in both the images. Wow. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's just not, it's like what I'm getting very specifically is that, and again, this could be why you all are not connecting. It's just because maybe both of you are recovering. I'm getting mainly you, Gemini, like you're in this period of coming out of, you know, something very painful. And you and this person could be, you know, connecting in your dreams as well. All right. So, yeah. But again, it's like, just you're in a period of rest. And I do feel like there's about to be some sort of breakthrough. You've got the Tower and the Two of Cups. So this is like a period of quietness. You know what I'm getting when something is about to hit? I've heard someone say this before, like before there's some sort of like even like tsunami, or, you know, it's like there's this eerie quietness, the quiet before the storm. There it is. There's like this quietness going on before the storm. Okay. And again, Gemini too, I feel like this is you. Like, and oh, this is Jupiter in Libra. Libra is the house of partnership. So even though it may seem like nothing is happening, there is growth. There is expansion happening in like the department of love. I'm hearing, especially if you all are Libra rising or Taurus rising, okay? I'm getting, or not Taurus rising, maybe that was I don't know, Freudian slip. Aries rising, I'm hearing, okay? You and this person, you're just not connected in person yet. That's the only thing, okay? Let's see. Wow. That nest image. Okay, so no, I feel like this definitely wants to come out. Gemini, what you want, the Knight of Cups. Look at that little horse stomping around in the back too. And unconditional love. Just love. Look how she's holding the heart, holding the flowers, you know, and look at the heart right here, right? I think you all have a lot of love to offer, and you're like, I just want to give it to the right person. I want to, because, you know, you could have had, again, I think a number of you are coming out of like some sort of like long relationship too, like a 10-year relationship, okay? And there's just been, and you're ready. That's what I'm hearing too. Like you all are really ready to move on from it. You know, there's just a process, you know. I will tell you this, whoever this is, they're going to be good for you because this person understands the process. This is the type of person with the Eight of Pentacles where they actually like fall in love with the process and the details of things, and every day, like making every day count. Okay. They're a hard worker. They believe in, you know, they're the type of individual that likes to earn what they, you know, what they want. They don't want to just given to them. They like to earn it. Okay. So yeah, I feel like, you know, if you do know who this is, you want to offer love, but I think a number of you, like, I don't know who this is, but I have a lot of love to offer. I have a lot of love to give. And so what's going on here, we have seduction. Okay. Something else that's coming through is, you know, this with the third party interference, your person, like they could be coming out of, you know, some sort of, I mean, they could be, they're single though. I get like this person's single. They're just literally, when I'm looking at not showing, this person just has not been shown to you yet because you all are not ready. Okay. I know you're ready. What I'm saying is, though, it's not ready yet. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Why that light changed? I don't like that. And as I said that, wow, the Two of Wands in reverse came out. Hold on, y'all. I want the, oh, I'm being weird. I like the light to be, yeah, I want it to be the same. Okay, so Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a number of you, again, there's distance. That's why you have the Chariot. Okay, again, it's just, I know y'all, it's just different for each of you. Some of you all have met this person, like it's online. Okay, but the circumstances right now are just not like conducive for you to be able to travel. Maybe you all live on opposite ends of the world. You know, look at the World card. Okay. There's something about, I just heard green card. I don't know. Like there's something about passports. Let's see. Let's see. Well, you know what's interesting, Gemini, is you need healing, and I get like, this person's a healer. That's exactly what I'm getting here. With the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles, this person's very patient, very, very patient. They have a lot of healing energy. And you're going through, like when you two connect, there's going to be a lot of healing going on. Okay. Let's see. Clarify. But yeah, some of you, Gemini, like some of you, you keep looking backwards, and I'm getting that with the Two of Wands in reverse. That, like, I keep getting drawn to that. And that's also the Tower with the Two of Cups. Whatever you got out of, you know, whatever did not work, it really threw you off. Okay. Because I feel like, you know, a number of you are like, that's my soulmate. That was my soulmate. You know, that's who I felt like, you know, I was going to be with this person forever. And I think a number of you are just like, I know that I'm being called in a new direction. You know it. Okay. Because what I just heard with some of you too is like, you also do understand, like, why would a soulmate do that though? Like, why would a connection that I feel like I'm supposed to be a part of, why would it hurt me like that though? See, you're smart enough to understand that, but there's also the other side of you that I feel is still very emotionally, not detached, attached to what happened. But you've outgrown it though with the butterfly. You've evolved, okay? Yeah, but there's still a part of you that keeps looking back. I keep getting that. One more card for what's stopping Gemini from what they want. The Seven of Cups. Risk. Okay. You know, it's also like, you know, not wanting to pick the wrong bowl there. All right. Look at the year of the snake. Right there. Look at this. Like, it's almost like this year of the snake kind of did you in. Okay. Also lack of trust. And that could also have to do with lack of trust within yourself. Like, why did I pick that person? What about me? You know, because it's like we can blame someone else, but we also have to look at ourselves and be like, why was I a part of that? You know, if that person was so bad, what within me attracted that? So this is interesting because this is Venus in Scorpio. Attraction. Look, attraction. Okay. Now, it is funny that it does say seduction. Not funny. You know what I'm saying? And Venus in Scorpio, Seven of Cups, has to do with the taboo. So again, like I said, you could be attracted to this person or this situation, Gemini, or you want to be open to it, but something about it may feel like something's not right. Feeling like it's not right, or you're not ready to be open to that. Taboo could be third party. But it is kind of like, you know, what if I am attracted to this and I want to be open, but it's the wrong thing? Okay. Fear. So again, that's it. Those certain points, each of you knows your own situation. Okay. So that's why I say different things. So now the result of this, we have wedding rings. All right. And that's what we're going to talk about over on your extended. We're going to start there. We're going to get further into this person's, you know, intentions with you, Gemini. What do they want overall? Okay. What do I get overall with you two? Best potential outcome, timeline of forward movement. And we're going to discuss the call to action. What do you need to do? What are you being called to do to get what you want? What is your person being called to do here in this connection with you? Okay. So I'm going to stop this here and continue on your extended. The link is in the description, top of the comments. Okay. Gemini, I'll see some of you over there. And if this is where we part ways, thank you for watching. Peace.